What's up, and welcome back to Cleats to Whistle Podcast. I'm Brad Valdez.
I'm Brandon Meredith.
I'm Dakota Waldridge.
The boys are back in the home studio, and this is Pick 6, Week 3, and it's sponsored by the Holy War. Hey, the boys are going to be out at Holy Cross.
Got some new additions.
Yeah, got some new additions. The boys are going to be out at Holy Cross. We're going to be tailgating, so make sure you stop by and say hi. Actually, we're going to be filming too, so we're going to try to do some, a game vlog this week. When we get into the game recap, we'll tell you all about what happened last Friday. But yeah, it is sponsored by the Holy War, and man, we've been waiting for months for this game. So hey, knock out that call to action.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's really simple. All we ask you to do while you're watching this video is hit the like button for us, hit the subscribe, and if you know anybody else that loves football as much as we do, and you do, share it out to them. We love to just talk about football. We love to talk to people in the comments about football. So just please, to help us keep doing this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share it out. Thank you.
Heck yeah. Did you send me housekeeping?
We really don't have any housekeeping.
Yeah, I didn't think so
We really don't have anything.
And you kind of stole my housekeeping by mentioning where we're going to be on Friday.
Well, it's sponsored by the Holy War, baby. So hey, we got to go.
Friends of the pod, we enjoy anytime we get a chance to chat with those coaches. Man, it's going to be a lot of fun. If you know where Todd Render sits up, that's most likely where we're probably going to be close to. It ought to be a good time. I'm very excited about this one.
Yeah, so we're going to have a special guest as well. Also, Corey Bosmer from Bosmer Media might jump on the pod too for our game vlog and all that. So it's going to be it's going to be interesting. He's a DeSales guy, so hey, we don't know where this night's going to take us.
That's all right. The big fella, I told the big fella to get me a T-shirt or a hoodie. Bishop David might. Not tipping my hand just yet.
Whoa. Hey, now.
Calm down. I know somebody was getting a hat from the other school.
Hey, we don't know. We don't know where our picks lie, but you got to stay tuned to the Pick 6 games. And actually, the Holy War will be at the end. And also, everything in this episode will be time-stamped, so you can skip through the whole episode wherever you want to see what game you want to hear. And here are our takes. Hey, he
is side-eyeing like a son of a gun.
Are you sure you want to hear my takes?
Go ahead. Normally we like to do a recap of where we were last Friday, but all right.
No, we still got to do the Attaboy segment right now. So actually, do you want to start your shout out to your Attaboy?
Sure. I didn't see too many stats that jumped out at me. Sorry. So this week, my attaboy is Fort Knox. They're trying to get us to come out there, but, real IDs are a real pain in the ass. This is their first win over Iroquois since 2023 in October 27th, to be specific. They won over Iroquois. Shout out to the boys at Fort Knox getting it done.
Hey, shout out Coach Reed. If you haven't heard his episode, I will actually put his episode. It's a quick hitter, but he's juicy. He's a fiery guy. He loves the sport. He's a California guy. He's been a state champion out there in California. So, hey, Coach Reed, you know what you're doing, baby. And just, hey, keep doing it, man.
Hopefully we can make something work with him.
Hopefully.
Down the line. Well, you're talking about stats. You saw nothing popped. I watched a game this past week. Stats popped because, he's a good one, ladies and gentlemen. He's a good one. Cade Gooden, they played Spencer County this week. Oh, nothing major. He just had 5 touchdowns, 3 passing, 2 rushing, Jeez Louise. We talk about him all the time because he's worthy about being talked about all the time. Hey, I always said, I don't like him on that day, but every other day I'm rooting for Collins. Let me tell you something. He keeps having games, and he keeps having games like this. Ooh, watch out about those Titans. They're going to be dangerous come playoff time.
And he's only a junior.
I know.
And he's only a junior. Hey, the hashtag, the Gooden effect is real.
His name is just, in this area, I feel like he should have already graduated twice.
That's the way it feels, huh?
I know he has an older brother that was very good also, but
yep.
It's unreal. It's unreal how good he is for how long he has been so good.
Since coming in as a freshman, it's just been, in the best part, it's been improvement year after year after year. It's like, oh, man, what's this man going to be like his senior year?
And like you said, you get to root for him now. So
yeah, I get to root for him now.
Hey, there you go. And my attaboy is a guy from a county that we cover a lot. We cover them. I think people are getting jealous about how much we used to. We were out there in the Oldham County area. But listen, my shout out, my attaboy is to Jaden Corum. The kid is a three-phase guy. He's going to hurt you. I say three-phase. Okay, he don't play defense, but he also plays special teams, and he can do both things very well on offense, and that's catching the ball out of the backfield and running the rock, baby. He had one special team touchdown, one receiving, and one rushing last week. So, hey, shout out to my guy, Jaden Corum.
I was going to say, if you remember, he was on my 11 dog button award list last year. So he's definitely keep just improving just time and time again. And we'll get to have some fun and see where you stand up maybe on another pick here in a little bit.
He gave us headaches at Fern Creek that first go around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a nightmare, man.
Last year.
He is a nightmare.
He's a very good ball player.
And I think if Coach Little would have just and I don't know about the end, if he was healthier, there might have been issues. But they stalled sometimes on offense. But with Coach Reed out there, Jamie Reed, I don't think that's going to happen. It's good. Hey, wait till the game or the pick six game. We're picking it, so hey, stay tuned.
Be a good one for sure.
Let's go, baby. And now we have to get to the game of the week recap. And if you guys don't know, we were at Trinity. They were hosting Frederick Douglass, and wow.
It was different, that's for sure. Seeing how the other side lives, if you will. Walking into their facility, of course, we met Coach Cobb. He was gracious enough to let us, post whatever y'all want. We're glad you're here. We got a nice little 5-minute convo before they walked out.
Oh, yep.
Shout out Hilbert, setting everything up and kind of taking us through the back doors and making sure we got to see the whole Trinity experience. And I can see why they're pretty good year in and year out.
Yeah, shout out to the boy, Hilbert, man. We appreciate you. But you know what? I'm going to talk about one guy that was very, like when you see him, and that's Allen Evans, L.A. If you see him, he looks the part, man. And we kind of, if you don't know, he coached the kid at Ramari Taylor. He's lanky just like him, but I think he's a little bit more filled out than Ramari.
And I think L.A.'s got a little more speed than Ramari did. Ramari wasn't slow by any means. He had a good stride. He could, get going. But that L.A. is just different. In my opinion, he is so good and so technically sound that it's almost like Revis Island. Like, he's got a third of the field, and they don't even have to worry about it, really.
Yes.
In my opinion.
Yes. And also, we really seen Hilbert, Peyton Hilbert. He's not doing field goals. He's just punting, and he's kicking off. And what a leg.
Oh, my gosh. There were times. John, I'm a little inside baseball. Somebody was calling out that hang time. And I said, well, maybe he's just trying to pin these. Sure enough, he hit about a good 5-second hang time on one.
And if
after you said it.
If you were wondering, it was me, John. I was like, I don't know about this 5 seconds, but hey, we clocked one.
I was Mississippi in it, and he was right there.
He was booming it, man, and it was crazy. Zane was off a little bit. He was only like 8 of 17. And obviously they were up, so they didn't really throw the ball much. But Frederick Douglass did a great job harassing, those corners and the safeties help over top. But obviously, Zane did get a couple of those guys.
For sure. He had a couple, I think, in the second half because we were down in the opposite corner.
Right.
They returned the opening kickoff, so they're up from Jump Street, right? Yeah, we don't really have to do anything too risky. We're just going to kind of do our offense, and whatever develops, right? Frederick Douglass, defensively, they did impress me. Like, it kind of stunk that happened to them on the flip side of things. But, I mean, their secondary was flying around. Had a lot of good players, some pretty good size. Offensively, I know their quarterback got hurt.
Yep.
But, it seemed like the offense just wasn't quite there just yet.
Yeah, and this is overreaction. Obviously,
sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's week 2.
It's Trinity.
Yeah, and it's Trinity.
It's back-to-back state champ. Trinity.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah, so everybody's going to look, mediocre. Have that bad look. But with Coach McPeak there, man.
And he looks good, man. He's lost so much weight.
Shout out, Coach. You look good.
He looked like a totally different human. I was like, this is not what I was expecting him to look like.
Yeah. Hey, you look good, Coach. You look good. Hey, but there was one cat that really, really caught our eye that night, and he's only a sophomore.
Man.
You know what I mean? And this kid took the opening kickoff back for the touchdown.
Kick returned by number 8, Aston Taylor, 87 yards.
And he also had a what, 40?
It was 40-something, I
Some
think.
30, somewhere around there.
We were standing on probably the 20, 25.
Yeah.
And I think he took it a good 10, 15 yards behind us. But that kid, there's a saying, one cut and go, and he is the definition of it. Like, he sees a gap. He's got really good vision. He sees a gap, and he's just gone.
Yes.
And that's what helped him return the kick, and that's what helped him score.
There you go. So our dude of the game is
Mr. Ashton Taylor.
Let's
Sophomore,
go.
Number 8.
number 8. Hey,
Trinity.
Shout out Ashton Taylor. Hey, what a night you had, man. And it was phenomenal watching you.
He's little, so I don't know like what his height and weight are, but he just kind of gets in that little gap, that little groove, and there he goes. So he hides behind some of the bigger guys, and he just comes out of there like a lightning rod, just gone.
Look at us talking ball. Hey, look at us chop my chop. Let's go. I'm fired up.
He was impressive to watch.
Hey, so that was the game of the week recap for Cleats to Whistle podcast. Hey, the boys were out there. We had a hell of a time, man. And shout out Coach Cobb.
Oh yeah.
You didn't have to take that time with us. You were there about 5 minutes, and we appreciate that.
And I know that they're very detailed. You
Yeah.
know, like by the minute.
Yep.
So for him to take even a little bit of time right before the team was getting ready to go out, like I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And so we appreciate, we love the hospitality. John Hilbert, appreciate you, brother. But yeah, man, you guys ready to roll?
Well, a quick heads up on the standings. You and me, by the way, apparently you and me just keep tying. There's nothing about it. Even though we pick different teams, we tie half the time because you and me are 10-4. And you had a great bounce back week. Week 2 was definitely a week for you.
Had a rough week 1, that's for sure. Got a little crazy with my upsets. Bounced back a little bit for sure. A little better this week.
No, okay, yeah, and I put the stats right here, like you guys know. But listen, you being new and really having to like disconnect yourself from the coaching, you know what I mean, and trying to pick games, because you've never done it before,
Right.
Is that like a different feeling?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know that the coaching part plays into it, but I like to think that I know the game a little bit.
Yeah.
So
I think that's safe to assume.
So, like when week 1 is happening, I know sometimes when you're replacing people can get caught.
Yeah.
And upsets can happen, and it's high schoolers. Things like that happen.
Yep.
Didn't happen for me. Didn't happen for the ones that I expected it to happen to.
Well, you know what I mean, and it's like when I first started like wanting to pick games, I kind of felt like guilty because I'm picking against high school kids. You know what I mean? Yeah. I didn't want to do it, but I was like, you know what? Maybe this is just entertainment. You know what I mean? It's and it's good for us to spotlight these teams.
We can give good bulletin board material, or we can give bad bullet. Either way you go.
Yep.
Like you're going to end up being bulletin board material.
Oh, I was going to say I need to take up a part-time job as a motivational speaker, Mr. Arnett. You know, hey, I'll take a little. I'm just messing with you.
Don't be coming at my guy like that.
No, hey,
Them's fighting words.
them
Bubba.
Scotties, hey, they bit me in the rear end. They proved me wrong, and I gotta give them props. They went out there and hey, they beat Barron County. Hey, nothing's better than beating a rival and shutting up some dude that don't know what he's talking about either. So.
That was a heck of a game.
Yeah,
That
it was.
Once we got on the stream, because I mean our game was pretty much already over. I was like, "Yep, well let's lock into that one."
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys don't know behind the scenes, you know, when we're vlogging and all that, we're sitting there watching the game. Also, we're getting some clips, you know what I mean? But Chopper's over there. Hey, he's at the studio, so he's like, hey, sending us this link, sending us this link. So we're sitting there watching literally 3 games. We're watching the one we're at. He's watching one. I'm watching one.
Oh, we didn't talk about why we didn't do a vlog.
Oh, well, this is a perfect time.
Trinity, you play too much daggone music. Like from 30 minutes out, it was nothing but music. It was in between every single break of the game. So just based on like the copyright stuff, we voted to just be fans.
Yeah, and it was actually really great because we got to enjoy that atmosphere. You know, because we're coaching in it. You know, the last time I was there, a guy named Rondale Moore was there. Okay, he kind of ruined my night. You know, to say, and obviously, you know, you were joking around with the coaches. You were like, oh, you guys kind of retired me.
Yeah, no, they did. No, they did. And they had no shame about it.
Yeah.
They blanked us.
Hey, and also the boy had a good time, man. You get to see the boys out there too. He was out there. Hey, he was out there hugging everybody, and man,
Hey, at the end of the day, football is the biggest family you got, in my opinion.
Coach Michael Fox was out there. Obviously, we saw Tommy Williams. Got to talk to Coach Vanderpool. Obviously, Hilbert, Cobb. I mean, a bunch of the guys there. Looked like Frederick Douglass was kind of in a different headspace before the game, so we didn't really want to bother McKinney.
Yeah,
kind of.
And we kind of got there late too. That's the reason why I didn't want to jump into.
We got some premier parking, buddy. Didn't we?
Yeah, yes, sir, we did.
Right there. And we snuck in right at the end of the due to a certain sports caster, I guess. There's a new rule there that only 12 people can be on the sideline. We were 11 and 12. So, kind of worked out right in our favor.
Right in our favor. But yeah, this podcast, you know what I mean, we do it for fun. You know, we're not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. We're not trying to be malicious.
I didn't even think about it. Got to see Jordan Johnson from afar.
Hey, Jordan Johnson. Shout out Jordan Johnson.
He was already up in the stands. A good buddy of mine who used to coach at North Oldham just took a new job on the financial end of Trinity stuff. He's part of the alumni board, John King. His dad was part of Trinity for a long, long time. Like, good people.
See the boy? Hey, I told you he was over there kissing babies and shaking hands. I was like, dude, is this the mayor over here or something or what?
He called me the mayor of Trinity. Like, no, they retired me. I'm just shaking hands. You know.
Hey, we got a great segment at the end, and you guys know our guy Friday Night Fletch will be on. So make sure you stay locked into the podcast and make sure, like Chopper says, hit that like button and smash that subscribe button for us. Man, we are growing fast around here in the Commonwealth. Hey, and we thank you guys very much for you hitting that subscribe button.
Hopefully it means we're putting out good content.
Hey,
That's all I care about.
We got some bulletin board material from a couple guys, so
for sure.
Hey, I love it, baby.
Well, I was going to say, I'll tell you what, we're probably going to have bulletin board material across the Commonwealth after this pick six. I mean, you want to say the little tagline of what this whole little stretch we're doing with this is?
From the mountains to the Mississippi.
We are hitting a school from one side to the other with all the games that we have picked, and we're going to start it off in the mountains, no less. The Raceland Rams are going to go to the Pikeville Panthers.
Now, listen, I don't know anything about these guys. You know what I mean? These two programs. All I know is, you know what I mean, they're the standard. Pikeville's been the standard for a while. You know, Raceland is coming up to be that standard as well. But there's so many, 1A teams. There's so many monsters in that district or in that class.
Yeah, not only in the mountains, but then here you've got Campbellsville, KCD, Holy Cross. Like 1A's got a lot of studs, Sayers and Lexington and everything. There are star-studded teams across the Commonwealth in 1A. But with Raceland and Pikeville, I feel like these have been the stars that have always been at the top battling each other.
They've been the standard.
Yes.
And we got the sign up here. You know, hey, Coach Watson, rest in peace, Coach Watson. The podcast career is over. Hey, but he's back in the game. But, you know, he put a poster up here. The standard is the standard. And that's where I feel like these two programs are.
There's a lot of reload. It's not a lot of rebuild.
Oh, okay. Okay.
In my
Makes
opinion.
sense.
Like I mean, from grassroots level, like from the time kids can probably put a helmet on their head, they're running the same stuff that the high school is running. Like,
Yeah.
and I think just having that kind of a system, a feeder, like it's just beneficial in my opinion.
There you go. And Raceland seems to be the favorite this year. You know what I mean? And that's fine. But Ashland Blazer, you know what I mean? They gave them some yards on the ground. 160 yards, I'm just saying. You know, they came up here to PRP. Now, that's
a different scenario.
it's a different scenario, but they still gave up 166 or 160 yards there.
It's not your normal situation at PRP.
Right.
They normally always have a bunch of talent, but they had some situations that kind of put them behind the 8 ball.
Yes. So you know what? Just for those two stats, for them two games, I'm going Pikeville at home. Hey, they got a good run game. They can pass a little too, right? So hey, I'm going Pikeville. Let's go.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something. I thought you were gonna do
You
it.
thought he was going to say the 3 little word?
I sure did.
Well, if you look at the history of these two teams, neither one ever wins that way. These games are always close. Like last year, Pikeville won 16-13. The year before that, Pikeville won 21-0. The year before that, when Raceland won, it was 7-6.
Oh.
So the teams are always just, it's mountain football, baby. I feel like you can almost say it's Big Ten football. 3 yards, cloud of dust, get back on the line. We'll do it all over again.
Play good defense and run the ball, control the clock.
Yes, and the Mountains are going to have not a shootout, I'd say, in terms of the scoreboard, but just in great competitive football. I told you all at the beginning of this year who I said was going to win 1A.
Yes, you did.
That was Raceland. I tell you what, they haven't disappointed me. I've seen the way they play. Plus, they've lost the last 2 times to Pikeville. I think the Rams are going to be high on the mountain this coming Friday. I'm going Raceland on this one.
Ooh-wee.
All right, I'll be the tiebreaker. I chose Pikeville earlier this year, and that didn't turn out very very good for me. I do think it's different, being that they're at home. Cal is Cal. They proved me wrong in that week 1.
Yes.
So I just think that running back is so special at Raceland that I think he's the one that ends up making a difference.
Landon, he's right now the leader, but then they also have the one I was saying as the watch.
With that team, it's 6 of them.
That's true. That's
It's
true.
the same thing you said about Scott County last week.
Right.
Yeah.
You look up and they just have a stable of guys that can have 75 yards and you don't even realize it.
By the end of the year, you've got 6-7 people that have over 500 yards rushing at that
Right.
point.
With 6 touchdowns apiece.
Yeah.
Give me Raceland.
Oh, let's
man
go. Let's go, baby. Hey, yeah, he's trying to pull one on me, right? He's trying to pull one on me.
No, it backfired last time I chose him. So I don't hold grudges, but I don't forget things.
There we go. Let's go.
And just like that, Pikeville's going to win this one.
For sure, they definitely will. That's all right. I'll be the bad guy that motivates them.
There you go.
All right, well, to the second game, and this one has been interesting the past couple years as well. It's the Lexington Christian Academy Eagles taking on the Louisville Christian Academy Centurions.
I'm starting this one.
Go ahead.
For the same reasons I just mentioned, give me Cal. They proved me wrong, daggone it. And give me Hunter and that staff, man.
Listen, I don't know. LCA is like maybe a good luck charm for Cal.
I was going to say, this feels like the monkey on the back for Cal. For the past
Yes.
2 years when, Cal, I feel like, has been at their most loaded, LCA was just the one team that they couldn't seem to beat for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, all the weird things happened when they played LCA.
That's why I think there's a shift in it now. Because Cal is not loaded per se as everybody has thought the past couple of years. I think the tides just shift. The magnets are the magnets are going opposite.
Okay. I like that.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just weird. It's just a weird vibe.
I just wanted to go.
They beat them. They beat them at home 2 years ago. Then Cal went to them. They got beat, and now it's at home again. I think this is just a revenge game. I think these cats had it circled. Obviously, they started off with a hell of a schedule.
Yeah.
Right?
They don't shy away from competition.
Yeah,
I don't think either one of these teams.
I was going to
do.
say neither one of these teams because, I mean, I'll mention Lexington Christian first because I got theirs pulled up. Played North Hardin. Then the second game, just nobody, Boyle County. Only lost to them 28-21. Then they've got Franklin County coming up and Lexington Catholic after that before they go into district play. Meanwhile, yeah, exactly. But hold on now. Cal's decided, we'll just take on Pikeville, Owensboro. We got Ryle after this week, and then we got Central Hart. Bowling Green's down the line. So neither one of the two teams back off a competition. They embrace that. Like, come on, give us everything.
And you know what's so hard about this? You know what I mean? I ate crow all last year, and I've already admitted it on this podcast this whole season. I talked about how they didn't have a quarterback. Now they're, you know what I mean? Now they're in a battle a little bit. They're playing two quarterbacks to figure it out. Obviously, it's week 3. That's what you're doing. You know what I mean? But these guys are getting valuable reps because they are up so big. You know what I mean? So you're going to throw that, that guy in at certain packages and stuff like that. But I'm going to tell you something, man. I cannot go against Cal. I'm going Cal, and I'm going big.
Ooh.
I'm going big in this one. It's just Jahad Brown.
Yeah.
He's just a special talent. And then I don't know if Hall's back.
Is he back? That's a big question.
See,
I assume he wasn't out. I don't know. I didn't see.
Yeah,
if he played last week or not.
And listen, when we pick games, we don't know. You know what I mean? Like injury reports, we don't know all that stuff. You know what I mean? So obviously, we're
not plugged in like
that.
Yeah.
We don't have the insider information. We ain't day trading out here.
Yes, but I'm going big Cal win.
I think kind of like what we were alluding to earlier, it's the monkey on the back. I'm sure Hunter Canwell has been drilling it into their minds like, hey, we can beat everybody, but these are the one guys that keep messing with you all. Prove to them what it means to be a Cal Centurion at the end of the day. I'm going Cal, but it won't shock me if this one's a close one because Lexington Christian Academy is no joke, and of all the teams I've had to pick, I keep getting their stuff wrong, but hey, until I'm proven otherwise, I'm going Cal on this one, baby.
See, that's the difference between me and you. I found out quick I was wrong, and I switch up quick, buddy.
Hey, he switches up. He's not afraid, baby.
You get me one time, and that's it.
I love it.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, yeah, we ain't even getting to the twice.
Let's go, baby.
Pretty much, Chop, pretty much.
Great pick 6 so far. Let's go.
And it's only going to get better because this is going to be a very interesting matchup as we have the John Hardin Bulldogs traveling up 65 to take on the Bardstown Tigers.
Hey, Chop, go ahead. I don't think you've started one this year, so hey.
Well, this one, I've got a bad history with both of these teams because when I played ball, I was able to beat Bardstown once, but we could never beat John Hardin. So really, I don't like any of these. I'm kidding, of course. That's in high school, you don't like them. Both of these teams are great. They're hot. John Hardin was down a couple of years ago, but they've got their standard. They're getting back to the John Hardin when Smith was the coach, and like everybody knew, like, all right, you're playing the Bulldogs, have fun because you're about to be in a battle for 4.
Strap it up.
Yeah.
The whole time I was in high school, they were a wagon.
Yeah, no, but Bardstown, much of the same way. They've always been. I think the highest was last year. They went 4A, but they back down into 3A.
Back down to 3. Yep.
But they're the same way. They've got stars, studs, athletes across the field each and every single year. After you think they've lost everybody they have, guess what? They bring in 2, 3 other guys, and they're back to being star-studded once again.
Yep.
I think that, but, the big star for this one that everyone's going to have their eyes on is Cavalli Pittman. There's no doubt about it. He is, I think, a big candidate right now for Mr. Kentucky football. Dog. Fitting, he's a Bulldog.
He's on my watch list. No big deal.
So what is interesting to me, though, is these past couple of years when they've played this matchup, Bardstown's kind of dominated this since 2021. Bardstown's won all 4 matchups.
Really?
Yes, and they haven't been close. Like last year was the closest one they had. It was Bardstown 39, John Hardin 27.
Wow.
And I'm getting ready. do forgive me. I'm trying to do a lot of this all at once. I'm trying to pick up their stats real quick.
Hey, but listen, and wait for your pick, because I'll go. I'll go. Okay, and fill in them stats. But listen, we always the thing on this podcast, I feel like we've been saying a lot is defense travels, right? We've been saying that the last 3 weeks, right? And so does a high-powered run game. You know what I mean? Cavalli Pittman, last year's state leader in what, 2,400 yards?
I don't know. He had 40 touchdowns.
He had 40 touchdowns.
Yeah, I thought he had 3,000. I can't remember.
I can't remember. I've been looking at so much stats.
You know
what I mean?
He was the scoring leader. He had the most scores, I believe, out of anybody in the state.
Yeah. So this is what I say. Pound the rock, baby. I'm going John Hardin. And this is going to be a tight game. You said last year it was kind of tight, but it's still 12-point loss.
Yeah.
It's in high school football, 12 points is a lot. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying this one tight, because if I watched the Seneca tape, okay, Seneca's front is real. That front seven, they can get after it, and they were pounding Pittman. Hey, they were stopping the run, they were stuffing it. So if the Bardstown can stuff that run, I think they're going to have an issue. But I don't know if they do. So that's why I'm going John Hardin.
Go ahead, Chop.
So I looked it up last year. Pittman had 35 rushing attempts in this game for 232 yards and 3 touchdowns, and they lost still.
Whoa.
I mean, he's a stud. What can you say about it? However, I've played at Bardstown, Martin Field, that crowd, them pork chop sandwiches. Bardstown's a different place, y'all. I'm going with the Tigers on this one.
Let's go. Hey, you said pork chop sandwich?
Hey, look, if you get a chance to go to a Bardstown game, they have a pork chop sandwich, which is to die for. It is amazing.
Listen, this game was a coin flip for me. If I would have known about the pork chop sandwich, I might have flipped, baby.
If they wouldn't have played this game on Saturday, that might have been where we ended up at.
Ooh.
Daggone it.
Ooh.
Just kidding. We can't keep going back to So I did watch the tape. I went up and met up with coaches. Bardstown was impressive. I don't know, like outside of the tackles, they were impressive to me. Like a lot of jet motions, a lot of eye candy that kind of confuses you. Pittman's good. Pittman's really good. But a good coach will find a way to stop your one stud, or at least contain him.
Contain him.
So I'm flipping my pick right now. I had John Hardin circled. Coach Grundy, I think he's doing a fantastic job. They're coming off of a big win, 2-0, feeling themselves really well, and they're at home, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Give me Bardstown.
Whoa,
Ooh.
nuts on the table. He just flipped his pick.
I'm not going to lie. I was really not prepared for that one. I thought you were set in stone on that one there.
No.
Ooh.
That one, that was the hardest one for me to pick to this point. Nah, that's not true.
Well, I was going to say, this next one's interesting.
They're all so damn. Every school we picked is so damn good.
Hey, this game, I love it. This game is going to be a game.
Yeah, you're talking about the John Hardin Bars. Okay, well, I was going to say all the games are going to be good games. This next one, I think people's eyes are going to be on it because they're probably all wondering what's going on with one of these teams. And I just don't think the team's bad. I just think they're playing stiff competition because it's the Cooper Jaguars at the Ryle Raiders. I know Cooper's 0-2, but I don't think, the old saying is you are what your record says you are. Cooper has played Anderson of Ohio, the Raptors, and we know how good that team is. They are one of the best teams in Ohio.
Yep.
And they've taken on, just the Highlands Bluebirds.
Bluebirds.
They're on the come up.
Yeah.
They're on the come up.
Yeah. I think that has made 4A a little bit more interesting to watch, but we could talk about that later. But so it's not like they're losing to bad teams at all. And I still have them as my favorite to win 5A right now. It's going to be a good matchup. It's being played at Ryle. It's that Northern Kentucky-ness. I was going to say, like you say, the quarterbacks, they can always throw the ball. They can always also tuck the ball when they need to be.
They're just all around.
Yeah.
They're not. They're not. You don't get many pocket passers up in Northern Kentucky. You get guys that aren't afraid. They're not afraid to call quarterback power. Like, it just is what it is. They will run their quarterbacks.
I love it. I love it.
I do too.
And listen, and we talked, you know what I mean? We talked about this. And these two are my 2 state champs for 2025, and they're going at it. They're battle-tested, both of them. Both of them. Even though, Ryle did play Connor, right? But I'm just thinking, Cooper's 2 losses, they've been battle-tested, like I just said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but Ryle is Ryle. I just think they're 6A power. You know what I mean? They're just a cut above.
They're not playing scrubs either.
No,
Ryle is.
they're not. And that's what I'm saying. Well, look what they did to Cov Cath. You know? So, I'm rolling Ryle. Hey, but I'm saying this one's going to be tight. Hey, because it's week 3. Cooper's finding themselves.
Yeah.
This game is going to be actually a really, really good game. And this is the one I'm going to be score watching.
I was going to say, last year this game ended 21-14 Cooper. And it was a close game the whole time, like not to be expected, I mean to say, excuse me. I just think Ryle right now is on losing to a team last year, and you got to play him again. It kind of always just sticks in your head. It's that little motivation and everything. Plus, it's being played at Ryle. And I think home field, I think at the high school and college level, home field advantage is really big. Like when the NFL, it's like whatever, because they kind of do the same thing each and every single week. But them Raiders get crazy. And even though I'm picking Ryle to win and Cooper would be 0-3, they're still my favorite to win the state championship, even at 0-3 right now. If they go 0-3.
Yeah. If they go 0-3.
Yeah.
So who's your pick?
I'm going to go Ryle as well.
I think Ryle brings back enough that they're kind of just in stride right now. Like, Cam O'Hare is still very, very good.
Oh, yes.
Phenomenal talent, phenomenal quarterback. But Jacob Savage, Nathan Varax, quarterback, running back combo, I also am going Ryle in this one. Very tight. I think this will be very tight. I think Cooper starts to figure some stuff out this week that works. And so I think their wheels are going to get in motion. But home field, returning so many key pieces to their team, and Ryle's just on a tear right now.
Yeah.
I think they got a little sour taste in their mouth from Big Bad Wolf that we went and visited.
They're already circling that week 16, 15, just like, man, we're ready to go right back here.
Let's go, baby.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to get to our second to last game here that we're about to pick before we do our game watches. This one doesn't need much of an introduction because this is played each and every single year. It's always fun and exciting. It's the North Oldham Mustangs at the Oldham County Colonels.
Yes, and last year, hey, we actually went live at this game, and it was a phenomenal game. I'm going to tell you, it came down to the last-minute drive. OC was only down by 6. They were driving and the drive got stalled. But anyway, it was 41-35 North. Hey, new guy at the helm over there at OC.
New guy.
I was going to say, I think he's very familiar with this whole rivalry and everything.
He knows all about that Oldham County football.
Hey, and we talked about it. You know what I mean? We loved every minute last year talking about that county, and they played phenomenal football, man.
Yeah, they started out like super hot.
Yeah.
All 3 of them.
South was the only losses, remember, to Anderson, Ohio.
Anderson. So, you know what? They decided to make it up this year, and all of them decide, we're going to be 2-0 going into week 3. So
yes,
the whole county's 6-0 to begin with. Again.
So let's go. Boys, you got to help me out with this, man, because I'm struggling to make this pick. Derek Dees, Jaden Corum, Josiah.
Oh, not that one. Dog. Just dog, doggy, dog.
Hey, we hitting the dog button for this game because it's going to be phenomenal. Okay, listen, we got Colin Daniels. You got Lucas Tompkins. Hey, you got a new guy, though, that's in the backfield for North.
Oh, yes.
And this is Roe Renton.
Yep.
You tried.
Hey,
you gave it a good effort.
I tried. Hey, put your name down in the comments.
Phonetically.
But listen, I am struggling with this game because of Jamie Reed.
Yeah.
But hey, we got the mad scientist and my guy Brock Roberts over at North Oldham. hey, special kids over there, man.
I was actually chatting with Brock, I don't know, probably two weeks ago or so, just, hey, Coach, congrats on the thing. We'd love to get out and check you guys out. This was a game he mentioned us going to, and I told him, and I have the same feeling for this one as I do for the next one we're picking. I hate that such good rivalry games are getting played so early in the season.
It's so early.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I feel like some teams are still trying to figure out who they are. These two seem to have it figured out pretty
Yeah.
good. But to be continued at a later discussion. Man, both of these coaches deserve every bit of respect that they have. You know, obviously one is Mr. Oldham County, in my opinion. The other is the new
Up and coming.
up and comer guy. You know, I think this is what, year 3 for Brock.
Yeah, but you got friend of the pod, Kane Sams over at South Oldham.
Yeah, I mean we're obviously very connected with
Hey,
with
shout out to
Oldham.
my boys out there in the Oldham County, baby. I love it.
Kane's still kind of a newcomer too.
Yeah.
Doing fine.
Yeah.
Man, this one is tough.
This is the toughest game to pick.
And I think you hit the nail on the head. Like with Jamie Reed there, it is hard because he's only got 2 games under this program.
Yeah.
And they're 2-0.
But then just like tape, Brock probably went and watched some of the South stuff,
For sure.
you know, just to get a real feel of maybe he's going to show this or maybe he's going to show that. There's different looks that he's going to give you. So I don't know. That's the whole toss-up about this game.
Jamie got hired a little late in the cycle, if I do remember. Like, I don't think he got a full off season.
I do think it was later than what most coaches get.
Later, but
remember.
not too late.
Okay.
Yeah. So you got my guy Meat Mountain over there in Josiah Wolfenbarger.
Yep.
Derek Dees was on the pod. Hey, we got alumni, man. We got alumni on this podcast. Derek plays really good ball, but listen, he actually has a coach that's going to really stick around, and that's something special, and he can trust. I don't know, man. I'm literally
You got
stressing.
to take before we make our pick, or you just jumping straight in?
Oh, it's just so hard. It almost feels like a Band-Aid. I just got to rip it off because everything you all have said is the truth. We know it. This is just like last year. It's probably going to be another close game. I'm going to pick a team, though, that get on me every so often when I pick against them. And it's just, I feel something special brewing. I won't lie. I didn't have them for their class. I didn't have them in the top. They were top 10, but I didn't have them in that little upper echelon where I'm like, okay, they're state champion contenders now. After seeing the way they play, I'm kind of leaning towards them. I can't lie. They're still not up there.
Okay, so let's talk about the games that OC played. Who have they played?
I mean, they've played DeSales the first game
Right.
and Shelby County the second game.
Okay.
Both were the first one, DeSales, what was it here? 41-21.
DeSales battled.
So we can say right now, tune-up games have been played.
Yes.
Yeah, North Oldham played North Bullet.
And then Henry Clay won both of those
Yeah.
big. Like, I feel like this is going to be the first gut check game for both of these teams.
So you're talking the measuring stick game. For
sure.
This will set your season apart from everything right now.
Yes. And like I said, I'm just going to say it. Those Mustangs out in Goshen are proving to me that they should keep getting moved up that list of, hey, we're teams in 4A to watch. In a stacked 4A, mind you, because it's got a bunch of star-studded athletes.
Stacked.
But I think those Mustangs are proving to a lot of people, hey, we deserve to be listened at and looked at. I think it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a fun, entertaining game. I don't know, different, maybe a little bit of a clash of styles here with the way Reed plays and Brock plays. But, man, them Mustangs, I can't say much else. They're fun to watch. They are fun. And I've seen them in person a lot, so they're good.
School record. What is it, like 92 points in the first 2 games?
Yeah.
Listen. That's what I'm saying. I'm excited for this game. If we could have went, if this holy war wasn't here, we would have been at this game. We would have been there.
Yeah.
But listen, come on, give me something. Give me something. And give me your take after he gets.
I already said it.
Did you?
Yes.
What'd you say?
North Oldham.
Oh, he said it with A. We said it with his chest, too.
I was going to say, apparently, you may have hearing aids we need to put in.
Hey, I just want to make sure it's clear. I just want to make sure it's clear, baby.
I don't like picking against either one of these programs.
Nor did I. I just had to do it.
You have to do it. I also don't like talking about injuries, but there was a very key injury that happened. That to me, can we find out how do we replace that production? If there's a guy that can do it, I think Jamie Reed is the guy to figure it out. But a seemingly fully healthy North Oldham takes my pick this week.
Oh, so you're going to Mustangs, too.
Hey, I just think Daniels he's such a good quarterback and accurate, making good decisions. I would have a hard time picking against them. This one was very difficult, but that's my gut feeling.
There you go.
This
This game is ball control. Who's going to have the ball last? Just like last season. This is what it's going to come down to. But who can run the rock better? I don't know. That Renton for North Oldham. But my guy, Coram, over at OC,
Stud.
I'm going OC because they're at home. That's the key to me. It's going to be rowdy. It's going to be ruckus.
They do have a good home field advantage.
Yes, they do. So that's why I'm going OC. But this is tight.
Speaking
game.
of tight, Brock, y'all are going to be tight on that sideline. That fence is awful close.
Yes,
I
sir.
think you got a lot more room than you do.
Yes, sir. Let's go, baby. I'm fired up, dude.
Hey, it's going to be fun, that's
That
for
could
sure.
that could be one where you sneak a good one on us.
Hey, don't know, baby. Let's go.
Well,
The main attraction.
Okay, here we go.
ladies and gentlemen, we've been teasing it. Now it's time. The DeSales Colts reignite the rivalry against the Holy Cross Cougars. The Holy War.
Man,
Let's
man.
go, baby. Okay, I'm gonna give my take real quick. I'm not gonna make my pick until I actually hear your guys' take as well. Hey, both teams, tune-up games. Hey, Holy Cross, huge victory last week, right?
Yes.
Against defending 1A state champ over in Indiana, Providence. Shout out to the boys at Holy Cross. Hey,
Shout out to Providence too.
Hey, shout out
Coach
Providence.
McDonald,
Hey,
my guy.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But listen, my guys over at DeSales, you know what I mean? They're 0-2. They're battle tested, right? They're battle tested. They played a 6A team at Nelson County last week.
Oldham County 6A.
Or-
Nelson
or-
County's 4A.
Oh, okay, 4A. Sorry. Okay, but listen,
He's fired up.
hey,
He's ready.
each team has Jimmy and Joe's, right?
Yes.
Both have coaches that know X's and O's. You got me? Hey, this is Hoover, Pennebaker, Verse, Bischoff, and Merritt. Got it?
Okay.
Listen, you got the Cougars O-line versus the Colts D-line. That's going to be special matchup because Pennebaker, he can make you, he can hurt you hitting that hole fast. So I don't know. This game is going to – is it going to come down to who has the ball last? I hope so.
For us being there, yeah.
Yes, I
it'd
want
be
this-
great to watch a really good game
Hey,
after not
Coach-
such a great one last week.
Coach Jackson, I believe in you. Listen, but then we got our friend of the podcast. Hey, both these guys are primo status.
Yeah.
Yep.
Both of them are primo status to the podcast, friend of the podcast. Hey, we respect each and every player, every coach that's on that coaching staff.
Both
Yes.
both have proven for a long, long time that they know what they're doing. Man, does home field matter in this one? Does the rivalry matter in this one? You know, it's just this is something that I am very much looking forward to seeing in person.
This is the hardest game to pick up to date.
I don't know that it is.
Yeah.
We've had some good ones this week too.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, I flipped a pick right in the middle of this thing. You know, what do you do? What do you do with this one? It's a 3A versus a 1A. You know, What is going to be the defining factor of this game? Is it luck? Is it just the ball bounces your way a few times?
Is it Bischoff?
Is it
Hoover?
Is it, Pennebaker breaks a long one and it changes the game? Is it the 4 minutes leading into the half, the 4 minutes coming out of the half? Is it the coin flip that matters? You know what I mean? Like,
Who gets the opening kick first?
This game could go.
Listen, let's go.
So many
Chills,
different
baby.
ways. I don't know.
Dakota,
That's
come
my
on.
take.
No, it's just I say my knowledge on this rivalry is not very big because again I didn't know a whole lot about this area, Dixie, and everything, and then of course the more and more I get filled in on, I'm like, okay, I understand why this is such a big deal now. It's like you said. I think the big difference because in Holy Cross's game against Providence, they got punched in the mouth a little early against Providence. But then that second quarter, they turned it around and took advantage of each and every single miscue that Providence had. I know DeSales, they're 0-2, kind of like what we were going back with Cooper. 0-2, but you're playing a 6A school and a 4A school as a 3A school. Most of the time, if they're decent to good teams, not expected to win those games half the time. And it's not because you ain't got the Jimmies and Joes. It's just because you ain't got 100 Jimmy and Joes compared to everybody else. This is
Does
just.
the wind blow a certain direction on Friday? I mean, there's a million.
Yeah, I was
things,
gonna say, you're saying like it's cliche.
did one team have pasta in there?
Who's got that little bit more energy? We talk about turnovers. I think that's the big key to this game. Who turns the ball over the least? Because you just can't in a game like this. You can't give up that many opportunities. Because if you do, bad things just happen. For me, I'm just going to go ahead and make my pick because I feel like with the North Oldham County one, this is a Band-Aid. You just got to rip it off real quick. After last week's win against Providence, I'm going Holy Cross because they are just showing to me that, hey, we are here. We're ready for the rest of our teams in our district. We want the state championship. And it being played at Holy Cross, I'm going Holy Cross.
Oh, home field matters in this game to chop, baby.
Yes.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna give you my winner right now. All right. And they wear the orange and brown. I'm going DeSales coats, and I'm saying tight. This game is one to remember because it's a rivalry game. I'm going DeSales in a tight one. Hey, they were battle tested. Now they get it right. Hey, just like I said, it's week 3. They're learning. They don't have Davon Martin Jr. You know what I mean? They got to find that little piece. And who is it? Is it Merritt? I think so. Bischoff to Merritt. Huge game. DeSales.
Well, have fun, Brandon.
Yeah, DeSales is definitely a little more battle tested. They scrimmaged Fern Creek, so I mean, obviously I got to see that as well.
Yeah.
I saw the good, I saw the bad. Bischoff is capable of making plays. The escapability and being able to just get around to hopefully get something out. I think that's of note. I think that can help on third downs. That can do a lot of damage to a defense, right? But it's hard to go against Holy Cross right now. Give me Holy Cross.
Holy Cross. Hey, let's go. This is going to be a game. We are going to be vlogging. We are going to be tailgating. So stop by the tent. Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, we might have to hightail it out of there. Either way we go, we just both kind of shot ourselves in the foot.
I already say y'all gonna have to run because your pants are gonna be on fire.
But no, I am so excited that both coaches, both administrations did whatever they had to do to get the other to agree to it.
Yep.
Because I mean, it's a South End rivalry. Like it should be played. Like I'm sure even as the rain's falling right now, these kids are. Okay, all right. I'm ready for this one. I'm locked in, ready to go.
Let's go, baby.
Wouldn't shock me one bit if DeSales pull some tricks out of the old hat.
Hey, there we go. And that was week 3, pick 6. And man, what an exciting time. Hey, but now, we got the game watches.
God, I think I need a nap.
Hey, we got game watches, and these are another elite games that we wish we could be going to. And, man, it's special. Hey, Brandon, go ahead and kick it off, baby.
All right, so no shocker here. I went 6A again.
Hey, he's our 6A guy. So that's why we're just giving it to him.
And I did get last week's right.
Yes, you did.
Did I get the first one?
No, you
first
got
game
you
watch?
got the male Ballard game right, but you got the South Warren.
That's right.
Yeah, and I forgot what your game watch for week 1 was.
Those were the two, right? Those were my two. Either way, this week I chose male at St. X. Obviously, two historic programs here in the city. Both are never that bad. They're both fundamentally sound. They're both coached extremely well. To me, Marlon Harbin, we've talked about. Dude's a stud. He's a little Swiss Army knife. Like his explosivity. I've also kind of mentioned that I think Wallace came back for a reason. I think he's got a little fire underneath of him right now, and don't sleep on St. X. That is not a team you want to be like, oh yeah, they're down. No, they're not. They're never down and out. So for me, male struggled a little bit last week. Ballard's obviously a very good program as well, but I feel something special there off Poplar Level Road. Give me St. X in this one.
There you go. And I've been saying St. X is moving different this year. And I'm gonna go out on a limb right here. St. X, big.
I didn't say it.
I say I'm leaving that one to you.
Big.
I didn't say it
Let's
at
go.
all.
Dakota, let's go. Hey, smack them with your game watch.
Well, no surprise. I'm going to try to pick one that's got a little bit of history behind it. Just a little history here. It's only the second oldest rivalry in the whole entire state of Kentucky.
There it is. The history buff. Hey, the future, you know who, right here, baby.
It is the Mayfield Cardinals taking on the Paducah Tilghman Blue Tornado.
I am not jealous of you making this one your game.
Yeah.
This one is tough, baby.
I mean, the series history between these two programs, and this I think is actually kind of interesting. Mayfield leads the series 52-49 with 10 ties. It's not often you get two teams that actually are fairly even
Right.
with such a long history. There's usually a stretch where one team takes all the wins and then the other team takes it. Like
Yep.
these teams keep it fairly nice and even, and both teams always have studs on their side. I mean, I'm going to go with Paducah Tilghman to begin with. He was your attaboy. You already know where.
I knew where you were going.
Yeah.
As soon as you said Tilghman, I was hitting the button.
Yep. You got Stone Crow. What a shock. He's already got 671 passing yards in just 2 games. Nothing major there. 10 touchdowns. On the flip side, Mayfield's quarterback, Gray Robbins, he's got 234 yards. No touchdowns or interceptions, but let me tell you something. When you can pass the ball, it helps your rushing game a lot.
Yep.
And they've got a few different running backs for Mayfield that have helped, kind of like we say with Scott County. They get the ball, just a lot of different people, kind of carry the weight. I tell you what, I'm just going to be quick with it. That Blue Tornado is vicious. That's a mean storm brewing down there. And they've won it the past 2 years. I say make it trice, ladies and gentlemen. I'm picking the Blue Tornado to make that rivalry just a little bit closer to 500.
Listen, and I'm going to agree with you, Chop. I know we're not picking it, baby.
I would have gone the same way.
Hey, I'm just telling you,
Those boys are impressive.
they're very
And it's
impressive.
being played at Paducah Tilghman. Like, whoo, that's a
Shout out Coach Thompson.
Shout out Coach Thompson.
really jealous. Like we couldn't go.
He's got some fire in his belly.
Oh, my God.
People said they lost a lot. He heard it.
Yep. Juicy.
And I don't think they care.
No, they don't, man. Hey, listen, my game watch, I really respect this team because I really respect the coach. And Kane Sams, you're really running a great program out there at South Oldham.
Yep.
I know everybody's going to get sick and tired of us talking about Oldham County, but they're just playing great football right now. And it started last year. But listen, they go to Tates Creek. They go to Tates Creek, right? That's not going to be a small task. What is it? Tate Evans is the running back. They got a 2-headed monster out there. So that's going to be special. Hey, Tates Creek is going to put up points. But listen, they got Adrian Miles. I don't know. Hey, I don't know if he's related to Julian Miles, but if that's his brother, cousin, whatever, I like it. I like South close. Going to Tates Creek, it's going to be special. Hey, that's going to be a hell of a bus ride home. So, hey, the Dragons, let's go, baby. Bring it home. Hey, Tates Creek is no slouch. No slouch. Hey, both teams been battle tested, but I'm just thinking Sam Dawson is special. You know what I mean? We got our guy over there, Jules, over there, and we got Anthony Dixon. Hey, special. Hey, go be special. Hey, why not? Why not South, man? Hey, leave your mark and bring in a three-phase guy, Anthony Dixon, is what I should say. But yes.
That'll set up an interesting battle for the Oldham Cup, if you will. I'm sure they play for some piece of hardware.
Yes, but I'm going South in a tight one, but they get battle tested again, and it's going to be a great – hey, I wish I could have been there that night, but, hey, we got the Holy War, baby. It's going to be another special night here in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Hey, get out, support your local high school football team. Hey, just get out there, man. These kids, these coaches put so much time and dedication into this game of football that we love, and just, man, we want you to get out, and it's way cheaper than Saturday and Sunday tickets, man. So you can take the family, go to the concession stands, and leave your comment of who has the best concession stands in the state. Yeah. Hey, that pork chop sandwich over in Bardstown.
Hey, sounds like it's worthy of a road trip to me.
All I'm saying is, trust me, I'd have my mom get me one while we would play. Be like, hey, Mom, make sure you save one just for me, please.
I love it. So now we got the exciting segment right here. Friday Night Fletch. We are going to pause it and get set up. So here, hey, snap your fingers. 1, 2, 3.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's now that wonderful time in our little segment where we get to talk to the one, the only Friday Night Fletch. How you doing, Fletch?
I'm hanging in there, baby. I'm getting ready for Friday night. Oh, it's going to be a big one this weekend.
Sorry I wasn't able to talk to you last night, Fletch. The Twins kept me up for 2 hours and 15 minutes past their normal bedtime, so my apologies. Hey, I'm not getting back with you.
Friday Night Fletch has 4 kids. I've been there, son. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm in the trenches right now, buddy. Hey, Fletch, so let's talk a little high school ball. Who, in your opinion, stood out to you, team, player, whatever? What is your attaboy for this week?
Well, I'd have to give my attaboy to my Mr. Football candidate at Madisonville, North Hopkins, Mr. Marquez Hightower. He had 18 carries, 231 yards, 4 rushing touchdowns. He caught 3 passes, and he scored 24 of the 42 points in Hoptown beating North Hopkins beating Hoptown 42-19. Hightower is fantastic. I mean, he's got over 400 yards in his first 2 games, and this is a guy whose brother rushed for over 3,000 yards when he was a when he was a prep superstar at the same school. And I mean, I feel like the Heisman people owe the Manning family a Heisman, and I kind of feel like the KJSAA may owe the Hightowers a Mr. Football.
As a Tennessee fan, Fletch, I can't agree anymore, buddy.
They got to find somebody named Manning and just give him the trophy. They just got to give him the trophy. They have screwed over so many Mannings.
Hey, you're not wrong.
Well, I was going to say, I don't know if Arch is going to get his after that Ohio State game, but, hey, there's still plenty of season to go down the line. But
well, I'll tell you guys a funny story that predates you. Johnny the Drum Majors was runner-up for the Heisman Trophy to Paul Hornick. The year that Paul Hornick won it in 56, I mean, Notre Dame was like 2-8. Johnny Majors' team was 11-1, you know. So they asked Majors many years later, they said, who should have won the Heisman in 56? He said, Jim Brown. That wasn't the name they thought Johnny was going to say.
Yep.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, all right, Fletch. So we've already discussed, what our game watch. Well, not yet. We're getting ready to discuss who our game watches are. What is Friday night's Fletch game of the week?
Well, I think it's Raceland at Pikeville, and you don't really know much about high school football if you don't understand the significance of Raceland at Pikeville. I mean, these guys played for the state championship in 22 and 23. They played in the semis in 21. The Rams lost to Sayre last year by 5. I mean, I like Michael Salmons' club. I mean, this is a really, or it might be Michael Salmon. Is it salmon like the fish, like salmon, or the salmon? It's spelled like S-A-L-M-O-N-L, whatever. But anyway.
You're asking the wrong guys on that.
I was gonna say, we butcher names here.
Fish, but he's a heck of a football coach.
Yeah.
He's got a really good team. And, they've got that three-headed monster in the backfield in Marucci, Stiltner, and Arnett. That trio gained over 1,500 yards a year ago. They're at about 285 through the first 2. They went on the road to Ashland, Kentucky, and were able to beat Paul Blazer High. That is a really good team to beat on the road. And then they went to Louisville, and they absolutely blew the doors off PRP. And you can say PRP isn't very good, and I got you, and I read you, and I think that's legitimate. But, no 1A team should be running clock on any Louisville Derby City 6A roster. Trinity only beat them 62-0. Raceland beat them 64-14. And that should tell you about how good these Rams are. They are really good. They have a lot of, and Pikeville's always good too. Now, they got a kid at Pikeville named Mikey Hager. Yep. Okay, Mikey Hager, he may be one of the fastest kids in the state of Kentucky. This is a legit 4.3, 4.4 guy. He is. They had some video of him running like 21 miles an hour or something like that. And then some other guy got on there and said, well, to reach a 40-yard dash, you must be at 23 miles per hour at 40 yards. That's BS. That's not true. I mean, look, dude, they used to tell us to run a 4.5 40, you had to jump 37 inches vertically. They used to say you had to cover 40 yards in 14 strides. I mean, we've seen so many of these over the years. If you have to reach 23 miles an hour to run a 4.5, we don't have a 4.5 guy in the Southeastern Conference. Okay? I am so sick and tired of these self-appointed experts. You've got to reach blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, yeah, well, sure. Pal, there's nobody in SEC today is running 23, but whatever, man, you know what you're talking about.
And that Mikey Hager, I saw a picture of him, and buddy, his thighs.
He's a stud, dude. He's a stud.
They're as close to a high school version of Saquon as I think I've ever seen.
Hey, Jacob Olds.
Jacob Olds. He's a stud guy. He's a stud. And that guy at Hazard, they're talking about. The Johnson kid, Gavin Johnson. Somebody said, well, there's no way that he's running 21.57. I mean, why is there no way? I mean, the guy has a 43-inch standing vertical. You're familiar with the correlation between vertical jumps and 40-yard running speed, and the pounds per square inch that your foot hits the ground and all. It's very technical stuff. But, I mean, these guys, here's the point. Mikey Hager's fast as heck. Gavin Johnson's fast as heck, and who are we to sit around here as experts and talk about 21, 22, 23, whatever you want to talk about. These guys are fast. They're really, really fast. But, they got a little running back at Pikeville named Jaden Justice who's really tough. But at the end of the day, I don't think Pikeville can play with this Rams squad. They may prove me wrong because you go into Pikeville to play Pikeville, and a lot of times it doesn't turn out very well for you. But I'm just telling you, I think the Rams beat them by 2 touchdowns.
Whoa.
Strike me dead, but I think that's what's going to happen.
Whoa. Hey, Fletch, we're saying tight over here.
I knew I was going to shock somebody with that one.
Whoa, yeah, you did.
Yeah, I was going to say, and I mean, I'm expecting like 2 years ago when it was 7-6, I'm expecting another just slow, methodical, low-scoring game in general. I'm not expecting Ooh, hey, you shocked us. I'll say that.
Not me,
Well,
Fletch.
I'll tell you what the difference is, and I remember the 7-6 game too. But you want to know what the difference is? The difference is Raceland's about 1.5 times as good as they were then, with 1.5 times more roster talent, and Pikeville's not the same Pikeville squad that took the field that day. They're not, they're getting pretty good quarterback play out of young Joseph Reynolds, but I mean, you're looking at a guy that, is throwing for 126 yards versus the McNamee kid that was filling the Friday night air with leather, baby.
Yeah, he was really good.
Slinging it all over the field.
He was so good.
So I'll be honest, man. Y'all can call me up and make fun of me later, but I think Raceland puts the boat race on them. I think it's a 14-point margin.
You didn't surprise me with that, Fletch. I actually picked Pikeville to beat Cal week 1, so
well, that's not. And listen,
I ate my crow.
That's not a stupid pick. In most years, Pikeville's probably going to beat Cal.
Yeah, well, once they got boat raced, I didn't see them keeping up with Raceland very well. Not the way they're playing.
Let me tell you this: Raceland, them beating Paul Blazer in the first week, and then going the next week to Lexington and kind of putting it on Tates Creek. Boys, that's Tates Creek. They are not a joke. Tates Creek is not a joke. And, the general rule of thumb, as you know, is that a lower class team like that has a hard time playing a 5 or 6A squad that's decent to good. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. That's numbers.
Well, this Tates Creek is at least decent, if not good. So you generally don't see a 6A team like you'll see a PRP lose to a 1A power, but you don't usually see a Freddie D or a South Warren or a Tates Creek or a Bryan Station. And my first two might have been bad examples because they're really actually darn good. But Tates Creek and Bryan Station are at the very least, good 6A teams.
I'd agree.
I agree.
All right, Fletch. Do you got one or two more games that you might want us to keep an eye on?
Well, I picked all of your pick sixes. I really like Holy. There in the football world, there's two Holy Crosses, and they should not be confused. There's one in Louisville, and there's one in Covington, okay?
Yeah.
The Louisville Holy Cross is what I call the good Holy Cross, and they are tough. DeSales has had some awfully good ball players. Jordan Watkins at Ole Miss may be the best player in the SEC. He's a former Colt, But I think that Holy Cross beats them. I think DeSales is struggling a little bit, and I think Holy Cross has got enough roster talent to beat them. I also like Oldham County over North Oldham. I like CAL over LCA because I really don't think that LCA is quite as good as they've been. And you got to start wondering about Cooper, guys. Cooper's not going to go to Ryle and beat the Raiders. Let me just break that to you right now. I mean, if you're a Cooper fan, you're headed to 0-3. And I don't know what to tell you, but you're not going in there and beating the Ryle Raiders. That is not going to happen. And I like Bardstown to beat John Hardin. So those are my picks on y'all's pick six.
Love it, Fletch. We appreciate you as always, buddy, and we'll talk next week.
Yes, sir.
All right, have a good one.
See ya.
And with that was our Friday Night Fletch's game watch. That's been all of our pick sixes so far. Woo! I think we have one heck of a slate.
Another great day for the podcast. Hey, the boys brought the juice. Hey, and
we got something juicy cooking next week too.
Woo!
It's gonna be that one's gonna be fun.
Let's go.
I don't even want to tease it.
Nah, we got let that one sit on the back burner. We'll get to that when we get to it.
Yes. So, hey, we appreciate you, but make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and share this episode out. Hey, so we can grow this podcast throughout the state of Kentucky. And hell, man.
Yeah.
From the mountains to the Mississippi.
Ooh, hey, and we mean it. Tell us any game that you're like, hey, this is my game watch. You need to keep an eye on this because trust me, I'll try to find a stream for every single game. It don't bother me
And
all.
he will send it to us.
And tell us who you think's going to win this pick. Who's going to win in our pick six and everything. Like, hey, we want to interact with you all. Let us know what you think, and I'm sure we'll give our uneducated opinion on it. So,
Very much so.
Let's go. And like we always say, everyone has a story.
We're here for them to tell it.
Cleats to Whistle podcast.